And that's creating a relationship, right? So a big part of our suffering is because we identify with the pain. So we let the pain become us. It's like, I'm this person with pain. I'm this person with shoulder pain. I'm this person with this illness or this sickness or this stress. And then there is no relationship because you identify, you kind of merge with it, right? But if you, like you said, you get curious with it, you become curious with it, and there's a relationship with your shoulder. It's like, hey, shoulder, like, oh, this is interesting. Where did that come from? Is it because I've been turning my head too much? Is it because I'm clenching my jaw? Is it because there's tension behind my eyes? Can I soften? And that acceptance, recognition, that coming into relationship with it doesn't like de-identify you from the pain. It's just like, hey, something is going on. There's a message is coming through, and you don't shoot the messenger, right? So then it's like, okay, so what's the message? And then the shift can happen, the reframing can happen. And I see that a lot. I mean, if you kind of look at it from a larger, more macro context, like, for example, we often personalize blame, for example. Like, even like the way we speak to children or our children, for example. If a child does something wrong, do you say that you have done something, like what your action is, you made a mistake, that you shouldn't have done that? Or do you say that you're a bad child? You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're a bad shoulder, like, or what is going on? What have you been doing, or what have I been doing? Or maybe it's the way that I'm sitting or holding myself. So and also, like, we kind of grow up in a way to believe that if we do in relationships, if we do something wrong, if we have done something wrong, that we are a bad person too. Like, so we lie about it, we deny it, or we find excuses, we become defensive about it. Or if somebody was to say something and immediately we personalize it and go like, oh, this person thinks that I'm this such and such a person, and then discord happens. But if we can kind of come into relationship and just see it as it is in what is called the first order reality. So this is a glass of water and this is half full. This is first order reality. Second order reality will be like, oh, I don't like to drink from this cup, or the water doesn't taste good. So we let the judgment and the labels come in, and then it's filtered. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in nonviolent communication, like you were saying, I believe a lot of it is about coming into a relationship. It's about just getting curious and, like you said, labeling things, and not kind of like imposing like certain words or certain language as an identification of the person or the group.